or an updated Trove video. A lot of people ask me this question about Trove itself. How to do the enchantments, how to do gems, how to do pretty much everything in the game. And this is what I've been looking at. And I've been, like I said, I've got some old videos there about Trove. And some people just didn't get it. Some, like I said, with those people that didn't get it, I'm just going to give an update so you'll understand exactly what those videos means, and I'll be able to give you a hand in Trove, or if you're ever playing Trove, I'll be able to hop into any time to be able to help you with whatever questions you have. Now, give me a second here. I gotta turn down my volumes. All right. There we go. Now I'm not gonna go completely deaf. Okay. Basically, this is an updated Trove video. Just before the major update that comes out within the next little bit, and that update will basically change the characters quite a bit. Now, the thing is, this update will basically explain a few things right off the hop, because I've been playing this game since it came out on console. I played it a little bit more on the PC as well, and I love this game to death because it reminds me of Diablo 3. If anyone has actually played Diablo 3 or did not, don't worry about it. I'll basically give it a quick rundown through, and I'll be able to help you as much as I can. Now, basically, what you want to do, when you get your gems maxed out, you want to be able to come here and do the gem forge, which basically you can swap out your gem stats. As you see, there is 3 blue stars here itself on top of my gem. And that will actually, you can switch them to whatever stat you want to do and be able to do it that way. So you'll be able to get more strength, more critical, more whatever, and you'll be able to do it that way. And basically, you can make your character much stronger by doing so. Now, but if you don't, like I said, this is also for not just the moving those, but you can augment your complete stats by adding like these focuses. And what you want to do is build up on with those focuses, because it will help you quite a bit coming straight through. Now, if you're wondering about every Tuesday, going back just a bit, and you got the Chaos Crafter Core. Now, you get Chaos Chests for every Tuesday. You want to collect them for every Tuesday. Don't use them unless you are in dire need of mastery. But every Tuesday, you get a chance of getting a free mount. And you want to save up as much as you can of the Chaos Chest. And what it is, you'll be able to use that and utilize that 100%. Because then you'll actually go to your collectibles and stuff like that, and you can actually have a look at how much flux and stuff you can actually save inside this game. So you want to basically take every Tuesday, basically save up on that, and you'll be able to basically get a bunch of mounts or something like that on Tuesday. We also get a chance of getting the one that's listed there in the welcome screen. This one is actually telling me right now it's Luxter has actually landed. This one is good for the Mega Chaos Cores. You need those to unlock the mounts itself, and so on and so forth. What you want to do also, when you actually do like the Enchanted Forge, you want to go to the Enchanted Forge. You can use your right one or L1 button, and you can select what you want for auroras and whatnot, or even putting in pearls of wisdom and so on and so forth. But it depends on what you want to do with that. Now, if you're wondering about the chaos, the adventures, This is another way of actually getting empowered gems, of course, empowered stellar gem boxes. Now, there is two different ways of getting them. Now, actually, there's three to be exact, but I'm not, I say two because you gotta do it through farming. And what I mean by farming is basically going to the Atlas itself, and the permafrost would be your very first hit. So you go permafrost, curse fail, so on and so forth, right on up to Uber 6 would be your very last one. And what you want to do is basically collect everything you can do with that. So you want to go as possible. So, like I said, when it comes to the forbidden spiders, and from the permafrost, you'll be able to use that and utilize that 100%. Now, when it comes to, I'll show you exactly what I mean. You go to Atlas itself, and you go to permafrost, just say. And once you get to permafrost, you want to be able to do the quest that's there, which is this little guy right here. Hey, you'll talk to him, he'll give you a daily quest, and he'll give you a Venturine. And what does this Venturine do? Well, and it gives you a thing for Club World, and I'll show you exactly what this is. Once you get enough Venturine, and you'll be able to get mounts and stuff like that, there is two places you can get mounts from, but this is the only place you can get empowered gem boxes. Now, if you got everything else in the game, no, I'm in probably the wrong Club World because I'm in multiple of them. Let me see here. That's a pinata there. Not sure what this is supposed to be. Okay, I'm going to show you an easier one because I'm not even sure what these guys are doing with this Club World. Looks like they got everything closed off. Let me see here. Clubs. Boot trophy. Okay. The thing is, no matter what club you got, you can get this trader once I show you, and you'll be able to take your Venturine and trade up. I'll show you exactly what that is in a moment. If I can find it. Yes. Okay. Right there. This trader itself, you can go to Venturine, and you see you get X number amount of Venturine. Like right now, I've got enough for 2 fragments here or whatever. But see, you get these empowered gem boxes that you can actually use and buy them. Just a little bit expensive, but you can get a couple of these every week. It's not hard to do. That's if you got everything else in the Club World. Now, once you do that, you'll be able to actually use those and use those fragments. Now, there's another place you can get them as well. Number 2 is when you go to Geo Sanctuary. And when you go to Geo Sanctuary, people miss this for doing it, but you need geode levels to do it. And I'll show you exactly where you need to go, so you will understand. Now, give me a second here. My volume's a little bit high. Should not be. Okay, let me fix this, and I'll be right with you guys. Okay. Okay, no, that's good, that's good. Okay, I turn this down a little bit. And that's much better. Alright. Perfect. Anyway, what you want to do is come to here, and of course, this is the second spot you can do with the not Venturine, but with the geode. And a lot of people miss this point of actually coming to here. You can do your eggs across the way, but you come to this guy right here. Not the NPC, but a table next to him. And this will actually give you the empowered gem boxes for here. But you need to at least be a geometry to get them, and this will give you the cosmic gem boxes. What it will do is just basically give you gem boxes for absolutely for free from adventuring and stuff like that. You just do your daily quest, and you'll be doing just fine. And what you want to do is just basically do all the quest, and be able to keep on going with that. So, the next thing I will explain here. When it comes to like getting your gems, like I mean, you get from you get from the very beginning of the game, and you go right up to Uber 9 for the adventure worlds, and then you go straight up to like the Drowned World gem. What I mean by direct gem, if I'm looking for, let's say if I'm looking, okay, carrot sheet. If I'm looking for a water gem, the blue gems itself will be just in the drowned or sunken, whatever you want to call it, and that itself would be on the map. It starts out over 3, and that's over on this side. And once you go actually up to Uber 9, you'll be able to get all the levels, including stellars and stuff like that. Now, you come over on this side is the best place to get your red gems, and that starts at Uber 7, and that goes also to Uber 9. And then on the other side, you've got the last but not least, in the very middle here, is the Cursed Sky Realm, or Cursed Skylands. That starts at Uber 5, and that also goes to Uber 9. That will actually give you all your gems in that direction for this game itself. So you want to be able to collect them and basically level them as much as you can, only to get the PR for that level. So don't waste your gem dust and stuff like that on the stuff, because you will actually need it later on. Now, you've got Uber 8 to 10. That will actually also give you other gems as well. So you want to basically get those and be able to utilize those as much as you can. So 8 to 10 is its own gem sets. Just to let you know, these are doing with light and whatnot. So if you're doing Uber 8 on this one, say in the second node, you'll be able to come over here and start over here. But the one difference is you'll be able to get crystalline gear, which is actually great. Now, the thing is, when it comes to it, I'm in Uber 10 right now, and this is what I do, a grind for cores and stuff like that to help with my player progressions. And of course, basically what I do, I'll do small dungeons and the bigger dungeons, which is 5 stars. These are 1-star dungeons. Very easy to kill, very easy to do, and voila. So, like I said, when you get your stats and stuff up and you build to build correctly, you should be doing just fine. Now, like I said, Uber 10 is usually endgame. You can get a hand from players, some, or you can ask me for help if you do need it, and I'll actually help you with the progressing a little bit, and I'll be able to help you as much as I can in that direction. Now, the thing is, when you actually get up here doing the dungeons and stuff like that, you'll be able to do multiple dungeon runs. The faster you are, the more stuff you get done. The more gem dust you get, and so on and so forth. So you can actually look in basically to upgrading your gems and be able to keep going with that. Now, other things, like I said, when it comes to the Drowned World, will open up also fishing, and I'll show you what that is in a second. Once I get this dungeon done, I'll be able to actually show you exactly where to get fishing and stuff done at the very beginning. What's up, Flops? How you doing, my friend? Yeah, I'm just doing a quick tutorial. I'm trying to refresh one of my old videos because of the fact that it's so dated now. And I'm basically combining all the information into one video and doing it that way. So everybody can grab the information and advance their characters even further and be able to get the right information out there. Anyway, going back to what I was just saying, of course, once I do this dungeon, I'll show you exactly what I mean by fishing itself. and I'll be able to. Basically, fishing starts at Uber 3 in Drowned. And what it is, you'll be able to get your first fishing rod. The best thing to do, and the best way to actually get glam, is through fishing. Because the people will be like, okay, how do I make the first run? How do I make the first anything? Well, you come over here, talk to Saltwater Sam. He will actually give you your first fishing rod, and you can actually buy lures and stuff from him. Now, when you first come in here, you will not have glam and stuff like that, but you can get it from doing the hub, running around in the grass. And there's other couple of different ways too as well. So you want to be able to go along and utilize that as much as you can and get your fishing rod, because your fishing rod will give you more glam and more of everything else. So that will be your first fishing rod. Now you will not be able to achieve this until Uber 3. So what I'm going to basically do all as well is show you another thing that you can actually do in your basically, if you got your cornerstone built up, I could actually show you another thing that you can actually do for mastery, and it works quite well. Now, after me playing this for so long, I learned quite a bit. And like I said, I love learning, and I love being able to actually keep playing these games. So, what I'm going to show you is something what people forget is this mount taming bench. What is this? Well, first off, I've got only one left to do. I got to get the carpet because I need ancient scales. Ancient scales are found by fishing and stuff like that. When you do fishing, don't worry about it as much. It's what it is. But you get like the rat talismans. You get them. All these will drop eventually through the adventure worlds, and only drop in the adventure worlds. It doesn't drop anywhere else. So you want to get to the highest Ubers to a point to get some of the rarest ones, but some of the lower ones will actually drop the lower ones. That's exactly how those drop chances happen. But it'll take you a couple of months to get all the mounts, but they're actually worth getting for mastery. Because the drop chances, you can go to the market, there's probably some there you can actually buy, so it saves you time to do it that way. Also, when you actually have the Wheel of Seasons, these are for events, like you got spring, summer, winter, but it's also fall events that happens too, but that's not even there. I don't know why it is not, but the thing is, you've got the three major things, like you got Valentine's, you got like Easter and everything else. In summer, you might have a bunch of other ones as well, of different events. Like our last event was a winter event, but like I said, as long as you can get some of this stuff during the events, you'll be able to get them, and so on and so forth. So there always will be a resource that you're going to be missing, but you can get the rest of the resources, and just wait for the turn of the year, because at the end of the beginning of every year, you will actually see, and you'll be able to get that material back. So it's not hard to do. A lot of the mounts and stuff like that will be repeat on itself, so it makes it a lot easier. You'll also get the Radiant Dave Spring that will actually help you too with events and stuff like that. This is a prismatic pseudoburmer for I forget which one that one is now. That was for the Dracolite, but this is about 2 years ago. But you can still claim it. You can also make confetti for other events as well. So you'll be able to utilize all of this stuff in the game to progress yourself even further. So, like I said, if you get any questions, comments, or anything like that, or just basically like this video that will help you play this game, you can always leave a follow. You can always leave a like, and you can also leave a comment on the video itself, just to let me know exactly if you like to basically have a hand with the game, or just to be able to have someone to help you out throughout the game with a little bit more advanced information. This is only basic information that beginner players should know, but tutorial do not teach you. The problem is tutorial does not work in this game that well. So this is basically a quick rundown from all my old videos from I think it was 2018, 2019, something like that. And basically just to revamp before the new update comes out, so you know exactly what's going on with that. So anyway, this is basically how you play the game and how you get your mastery up and different stations that you can use. So hopefully you guys have fun, and hopefully be able to see you in Trove one day and be able to basically give me something to do, because like I said, I'm pretty much end game and it's whatever it is. So like I said, when it comes to it, hopefully I'll be able to see you in game, and hopefully have all a good night, and I'll probably catch you in the next one. All right guys, good night.